English philosopher Herbert Spencer died in 1903. He was famous for applying scientific discoveries to philosophy. Herbert Spencer was awarded some accolades because he came up with this. He said there are 5 knowable categories in the natural sciences. 5 knowable categories: time, force, motion, space, and matter. Time, force, motion, space, and matter. Great discovery in 1903 by Herbert Spencer. However, Genesis 1 says, in the beginning, that's time. God, that's force. Created, that's motion. The heavens, that's space. And the earth, that's matter. You're only one verse in the Bible, and that is all laid out. Sorry, Herbert. You'll find that the Bible is accurate when it intersects with modern scientific concepts. It has to be because the author of the Bible knows the way things really are. Isaiah 40:26 says it is God who created the universe, and He holds the stars together by His power, and not one of them is ever missing. In this way, the Bible suggests the first law of thermodynamics, that ultimately nothing is ever destroyed. Ecclesiastes 1:10, is there anything of which one might say, see this, it is new? The answer immediately follows. Already it has existed for ages which were before us. Ancient writers of the Bible, thousands of years before the laws of thermodynamics had been categorically stated, were affirming the conservation of mass and energy. The second law of thermodynamics states that although mass and energy are always conserved, they nevertheless are breaking down and going from order to disorder, cosmos to chaos, system to non-system. The Bible, contrary to the theory of evolution, affirms that. As matter breaks down and energy dissipates, ultimately the world and the universe as we know it will head toward destruction. And it will be unable to reproduce itself. Romans 8 says this is the creation groaning under its curse. The science of hydrology studies the cycle of water consisting of 3 major phases: evaporation, condensation, precipitation. Clouds move over the land, drop water through precipitation. The rain runs into creeks, the creeks to streams, the streams to the sea. Evaporation process takes place in the ocean, and the cycle goes on. Ecclesiastes 1, Isaiah 55 present that water cycle. All the rivers flow into the sea, yet the sea is not full. To the place where the rivers flow, there they flow again. Ecclesiastes 1:7, the rain, the snow come down from heaven and do not return there without watering the earth. Isaiah 55. Job 36 speaks of evaporation, condensation. He, God, draws up the drops of water. They distill rain from the mist, which the clouds pour down. They drip upon men abundantly. It was the 1500s when Copernicus presented the idea the earth was in motion. People were astounded. 17th century, Kepler and Galileo give birth to modern astronomy. That time, people thought there were 1,000 stars. The number of stars, says Genesis 22, is equal to the number of grains of sand on the seashore. Jeremiah 33:22 says stars can't be counted. The host of heaven cannot be counted. The sand of the sea cannot be measured. So I will multiply the descendants of David. We've calculated millions upon millions of stars even today. The oldest book in the Bible, the book of Job, says in Job 26:7, He hangs the earth on nothing. He hangs the earth on nothing. That's a lot better than other religious sacred books that say it's on the backs of elephants that produce earthquakes when they shake. Job also said in Job 38:14 that the earth is turned like the clay to the seal. It's rotated. In those days, soft clay was used for writing, and a seal was used for applying one's signature. It rotated on its axis and embedded that signature into the soft clay. The earth is hanging on nothing and rotating on an axis.